it seems I have a good sense of how you like to have fun. What are some of your values?
Well, as a person, I'm honest, I'm trustworthy. I am a friend to a fault. I trust 100% until given reason not to, and then I still trust again until given a reason not to. I like to build things, make things. I want everything pretty and everybody happy. It's not much, but it's very hard to do.
We found out. How long have these been growing?
It's very difficult. It's very.
Let's see, it'll be a year in November. Yeah. Well, the good Lord shot it out in the back. So that's, yeah, the facial hair grows very quick. When I first started auditioning, I had the big, full, like the duck dude's beards or whatever.
They live 4 miles from me.
That's funny.
West Monroe, Louisiana.
That's classic.
Duck Dynasty. The Roberts.
I got a question. Do you like to party?
Is the Pope white?
That was such a Louisiana.
I do.
Pardon?
That was such a Louisiana
Where you going?
That means it's not serious anymore. We're done, right?
No, that was my serious question.
I just want to wash my hands.
You're gonna have to wait,
Why
but
don't you wash your hands before that?
Pain all over.
Do you like to party?
The questionnaire quite possibly.
I did it for a lot of years, very hard. I'm having to get a little loose, but I don't go crazy anymore.
Amen
I'm
to
up for
that.
whatever. You know, my moral and personal beliefs, I don't think it's right for me to just get absolutely plastered. It's amusing. I'll tell you what, Hosey's a fun feller to party with. He's usually the center of attention. But, yeah.
Can I say that I really appreciate you saying absolutely?
Absolutely, and
I
tacos.
absolutely love you saying.
Josh, tell him your alter ego when you're drunk.
Hello.
I go from Fifi to if.
Nice. Callie, you got any questions?
Yeah, you both have significant others. You've left for a year. What's that like? And what are they?
In my position and with the inequality that I've had to deal with, and also the reason I cannot even mention his name is because it's still legal to fire someone in Louisiana for being gay. And after this airs and people put 2 and 2 together, he's been with this company for 26 years and he probably will be fired. So he was all for it, especially being as I'm an activist. I am a card carrying, ticket, picket sign making, and he wants better. He's never been out. He has spent his entire life in the closet, and that kills me. You can also be kicked out of a rental property in Louisiana. It's against the law for me to give blood, even though I have papers proving that I'm HIV negative and an organ donor. So that's how backwards it still is.
What was the question?
How's your wife feel about you?
Especially with the first couple of episodes and all the boobs and stuff flapping around. It's nothing but a skin show. She was a little iffy about that. But she works in the medical field, so it wasn't.
So she knows that people have boobs.
Oh yeah, she gets knuckle deep
glad
in
she
some
knows
nasty stuff.
I haven't seen them yet, Josh.
But
Blood naked.
with that being said, it wasn't the part of the nudity. It's just surrounded by a bunch of hot ladies that are new. You know, it's, but my wife has been absolutely incredibly supportive. She loves me for who I am. And that's
Amanda, you okay?
that's
Sorry, finish your thought.
We asked how his wife felt, not how we feel. Can you hear him out?
yeah, no, she's been incredibly supportive. She is an absolute. I think she's got a touch of the downs or something. 'Cause she just ain't right for marrying me. I just don't know.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's my mouth again. No, just She's been incredibly supportive and just wants me to be happy and to enjoy the adventure and do the best I can and have fun.
Awesome.
Sounds like a good woman.
Yes.
So I feel like you guys didn't really answer my question right.
What would we change?
Okay.
What would you change? I want you to. What would you change right now watching? What would you change about Utopia? Not about the program, not about what you've seen on TV. What would you change about Utopia inside here, as an
The
outsider
garden.
looking in?
The garden, it should be fully developed. It should be fully, you should be harvesting by now. I planted the exact same day y'all came in, and I still got 75 jars out of stuff that I grew and canned.
Well, when you're doing hair tomorrow. Long conversation. You guys have.
But that, I mean, that's it. That's the only thing that I saw that I wish was done differently.
So you're a good gardener?
Yes.
And we
I
would
can
agree
every
with
year.
Jeremy?
That's also a very good point. I expected the garden to be a lot further than it is. And just, you know, for me, the tractor, that was my mission. I thought that should have been one of the things to first get up and started to make the job of tilling a lot easier. And then when you're done with it, you can just sell it, put that money in the bank and wrap it up into something different.
There was something that was said about the tractor in the very beginning. There is something else here that has a spark plug in it. The part goes in the tractor. That's what fixes it. But I didn't pay any attention because I'm not a tractor
There
person.
was one in the water pump.
Yeah.
And I think we tried all that.
Well, I remember reading that it said that what it took to fix it, it was a very minor repair and it was on the property.
I wish we had these little hints. Like,
That was the one thing watching. They showed everybody a key to the water
Right.
and then
Are you
rowboat up.
serious?
Oh yeah. So I'm sitting here watching this going, I should write this stuff down.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we found it. That's one I found that goes to
Yeah.
the spigot down there. That
Oh,
was in
that.
this, all this other stuff.
Did they show you guys what the boat was?
Yeah, sure, everything was, they went through all the different types of trees and plants they had.
Herbs that are already here, yeah.
I want that list.
Yeah, like what the?
There's
You
like
really effed up.
all kinds of,
Really effed up.
there's all kinds
bring us
of
any information?
wild
Did you bring
herbs
anything?
and
Y'all found it, you got the water
medicinal
done, you got it
plants
plumbed,
and tons of stuff.
you found the boat?
Because we
It wasn't hard to find the boat. There's just a little bit of dirt on it. That's
It
obviously
did
a
not
boat.
work, Cal and I and Taylor put
In my
the
case.
old one
Did you see
back
it?
in, so
Yeah, it was
11.
visibly in the dirt.
there's something a little more going on with the
Seen somebody
tractor
so happy to wear
than just one part.
shoes that
Can I take
size.
a lap in them?
Because we're not getting any
In,
spark.
at the appropriate time, yes.
I'll let you display them first. I bet they're fantastic. Do they have fish in them?
No, but they're extremely high.
Ooh, that's scary.
You want to keep them nice and not broken.
I understand that.
When I do the wig and the heels and everything, I'm 7 foot tall.
I got one more question. Coming in, what's the most exciting? What were you more amped about in here than anything else?
Doing Miss Bella's
No, it
hair.
wasn't there.
When,
Pretty bad on camera, huh?
when you have no idea.
It looks like everybody I surf with has hair like this. I think it looks cool.
I, after her roots started to show, and then there were a few times,
I'm sorry.
and then she will do this, and then she'll do this, and
she
you're
does a
like,
lot of this.
Yeah, and everything, and she's like, I'm doing this, and I'm talking, and I'm doing this, and all this, and then the dark got further and further and further, and I was like, I didn't even know if I could bring the color and stuff, and that was approved, and no, but I can get it.
Okay, ladies. Okay, ladies.
So we get a complete recast by redyeing everybody's hair.
Yes.
Well, that was something that was brought up to me about a group makeover.
Yeah.
My hair look like his.
You can do a wig.
You can.
Hey, cosmetics team. Jeremy, what do you think,
My
bud?
hair clippings. Damn. Bloomed your hair.
Honestly, for me to come in, the thing that I was most excited about was just first and foremost, of course, the opportunity, but just to help out. Just trying to see where something lacking, not come in too overbearing, but just, I'm a worker. That's all I've done. I'm willing to help out.
Yeah.
People are my passion.
Yeah, I like how you casually got towards the track where and I looked over. I'm like, hell yeah, that's it. Nikki.
Tell us one fun fact about yourself.
I'm a drag queen.
Now you're gonna tell us that.
I sing really well.
Like that.
A fun fact. I survived a helicopter crash.
Damn!
I had pictures to prove it,
Like
and I
it.
didn't poop my pants on the way down. I did run like hell, as it was still on fire.
Saving private. Jeremy.
Helicopter, or are we running from it?
No, I was in it. I was riding.
That is a valid question. He said it was on fire and falling. He didn't say where he was at.
I was in a helicopter crash.
He said he ran like hell. Would you run in air? I don't know.
No, we were coming down doing ops, and we were coming down through some mountains in Arizona, and the rear rotor exploded inside. The bird sent shot the whole thing with 46. They're nicknamed the Flying Coffins.
Yeah.
And blew out.
Well, that's Bill's confidence.
Yeah, blew out the floor, sent shrapnel throughout the whole thing. By the time I looked at the gunners and then looked down at my seatbelt because they told us to undo it, there was so much smoke, it was like if you were to spin a bus tail. I could see from here down to my crotch, and I was probably yelling, but you couldn't hear it so loud in them birds.
Oh, wow.
And just, the gunners had both of their heads out the side doors and were radioing back to the pilot and co-pilot because they couldn't see because there's so much smoke and fire still. And at the last second, some people saw us coming down. It looked like we were going to pancake on the side. Just at the very last minute, the pilot and co-pilot righted it, and we kind of hit ass first and slid into home.
That's amazing.
And then it was like a Rambo movie or something where they're throwing people out and run because it's still going. If you ever played with jet fuel, it goes up quick. It's a great fire starter.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Side question, is that how you said you were a disabled
Yes.
veteran? Is that the accident?
I have severe arthritis down my lower spine that I've had probably about a 90-year-old man now.
Thank God we got beds, man.
What's that?
Thank God we have beds.
Yeah, well, that's why I brought a hammock. I know, because my wife and I just bought.
What a great time to leave. Okay, I have a question. Obviously, from talking to you, you're very passionate, and I feel, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, your platform, if you will, something you're very passionate about here would be not only gay rights, but I feel like civil rights in general. Would that be correct?
And equal pay for women, yes, and gay youth,
Okay.
because 4 out of 5 try to kill themselves.
So with that being your platform, would you say you have something as well that you stand for that you'd really like to kind of represent and address here while you're here?
For me, I would like to show America that there are still men of honor and integrity out there. That there are people that, even when nobody's looking, will still do the right thing. I may not be perfect, but that's my passion. My passion is to love people as Christ loved people and not judge them.
Very nice. Very nice.
And gun rights.
Yeah.
Is that
What round does an M16A2 assault rifle fire?
Pardon?
What round does an M16A2?
5.56.
Oh, I love you.
all right? Are we done?
I was waiting. One more question. The response.
He's gonna do it.
No, that'd be funny, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
Dick, I told you guys.
Yeah, gotcha. Josh knew it was coming.
Hey, guys, bye, bada boom.
Where'd you go?
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Stabbing. Stabbing. Is it stabbing?
Yeah.
Oh.
It really